What is it, Sarah?
What is it now?
How goes it? What? Have you seen Rano at the Fighters Guild use his sword?
Greetings! Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for you? Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me. Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place? I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you? I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight. Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe. As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store. It only seems to happen at night. Farewell.
Looks
Put
like
that
we've got a
back,
thief
you
in our midst.
worthless
Come
thief.
quickly! We've got a burglar! No time to talk. Go away! I see no reason to talk. Just go.
No time to talk. I'm not... Go bother someone else.
Why do you bother me? No time to... I'm done talking to you. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Yeah, let's get this where you fall down and bleed to death. What's that? This ends. Die!
I'm just warming up.
Ha ha! That the best you can do?
Die, unbeliever!
They call me Wilhelm the Worm. Because dirt suits me fine. Town lets me live in the warehouse to keep out the rat. He runs night. Everybody's talking about the prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost anything.
Be seeing you.
Die!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in a
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
This
death.
I'm Thurendil. You too.
I'm a Soldan, mate. Not that it's any of your business. Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? Something about our Vina Thellis is a bit odd. I've heard she keeps strange things in her basement. Crazy as a rat in a cat box. Just leave him alone. Be seeing you.
Were you able to take care of my prop? You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment. You too.
You closed the gate. How did you do it? It's our natural barriers that keep us safe, mostly. Mountain borders north and east, open sea to the west, and bogs and rainforests to the south. Farewell.
Hi. Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more. Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though. I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got the forecastle for my hammock and Mirabelle to keep it warm. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Take care.
Can I help you?
I don't know what to think about.
You too.
What do you want? Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships. I don't like these itchy clothes, but I have to wear them or it frightens the fish. I have it on good authority that the City Watch sent someone to stop that gang of women from robbing the town's men. Good show, I say. Farewell.
Greetings to you.
How are you?
Hail!
Hello.
I heard that the Kvatch Guard is driving back to Daedra. Maybe there's hope after all.
Take care.
How do you do? What's going on with...
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Water recently.
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grow Caution. I'm sorry. You're not yet ready for a promotion. Keep Bye. I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Yeah! Oh!
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Yeah!
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 Can I help you? I spoke with Di-San at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy about being in the guild. Goodbye.
Orba Grauzgaj. We've got everything the adventurer needs. I'm an old adventurer myself, and I know what's wanted. I'm retired from adventuring, but you might try the old mine they call Rickety Mine out east along the Blue Road. Another possibility in that direction might be Kemen. It's an old Aliad ruin. You might also look at Quickwater Cave to the north. I cleared it out, but I haven't been there in years. It might have new tenants. They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous. Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. Only quality goods for sale here. What can... That's just not reasonable. You've made... You've got a great deal there. Thank you. I'm through.
Talking to you.
Yeah, I'm Bazur Grogars. I got protection from the Aurum gang, so don't mess with me or they'll fillet you real good. Boss Uglies and Shadenall are the Aurums. Don't mean nothing to you. You is the outside. Just stay outside and everything's Mr. Tinker. Got me. Anvil is all in an uproar. Take care.
Hello. You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Griand Garana can talk her way out of anything. Of course, all she usually talks about is herself. Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Shadenhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards! The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Chedenhall, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
What seems to be the problem? I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields, and... Goodbye.
I am Naspia Cosma, Chedenhall's steward. I offer introductory training with blades and may condescend to accept you as a student. To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position. Bye.
How do you do? It's you. Hi. Yes? What do you want? I spoke with Deetsan at the Mages Guild recently. I can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. All right. Excellent. I appreciate the gesture. It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthurn. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition. I'm listening.
Well met.
What? You say something? Who are you? Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher? Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
Stand clear.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You Swit! How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
What's wrong? Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions... Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife. I'll deal. Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise.
Step. Move along, citizen. You saw what happened. I had no choice. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich. Move along, please. I'm so hungry. Thank you. Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone. The guard, if you're interested. So the anvil break-ins were an inside job? The Fighters Guild took...
Blessings of the shadow upon me.
I'm Eulaine Lervu, Castle Mage. Perhaps you've been warned off me as a scandalous, blasphemous scoffer and cynic. The characterization is completely accurate. I despise the gods and those who bow before them. You worship the 9 divines, perhaps. Have they ever helped or harmed you? Of course not. Now worship a Daedra Lord and you get effects. Bad ones, of course, but clear and measurable effects. The Azura Coven and the Gerals north of Cheydinhal. Nice folks. Nothing like the blood-drinking Daedra worshippers everyone raves about. A waste of time, of course, worshipping gods in the first place. But at least they're not raving lunatics. Hey, you're the one they call... You too.
How goes it?
Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak, so be brief. I feel Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak. We must put an end. Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful. Aldos's death is indeed tragic. We'll do what we can for his soul.
How are you?
Yes. You're back. Good. You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
I must speak to the Count. Hi there.
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhall to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhall, I thank you. I spoke with Deep San at the Mages Guild recently. I've never seen someone so happy. Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done. Until we meet again. May your travels be safe and the road remain. Clear.
Get lost or I'll pull your arm off.
What? You too. Tess has replaced Ulrich as the captain of the guard. Though I'm happy that Ulrich has been removed from his post, I'm still saddened that when I was younger and living in Bardenfeld, my parents instilled in me... I'm sorry, I shouldn't berate what you've done for Chedenhall. Everyone is... Farewell, Sejo.
Hello. We're here to serve.
Good day. Tidings, citizen. Any time now.
Yes? Devera Romalan is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there. I can fix...
Bye.
Good to see you. You here looking for work, meat? Maybe you want a contract? I'm sorry. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both guardian rank? Pfft, useless. That Gruyan Garana is really full of herself. She'll talk your ear off if you let her. I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job. Move your ass, boot.
I don't have time for you. My children are starving.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
You must be the reinforcement from the guild. Good. You've made it, and just in time. We've got trouble with goblins here. I'll take the bow. You give the... Get the weapons to the other men. I saw a wraith once. It threw a curse on me I'll never forget. Horrible creatures. And they've made this mine too dangerous for the workers.
Ah, you've got the weapons. Let's talk about that. Filthy animals. Some of my kinsmen are partial to them, but I find them reprehensible. Excellent! A blade. Fantastic. Let us take... No more... I'm waiting.
You're the one with the weapons shipment, right? Let's talk... My favorite town, Anvil. Lovely old stone buildings and the harbor at sunset. Only good goblin is a dead goblin. I like dead goblins. Good, I need a weapon. A hammer. Excellent. Good for bashing in puny goblin skulls. I'm good. I've got this hammer to... Okay.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
This ends here. Yeah!
Well, they're all taken care of now. It's a shame we lost Bragg. I'll miss the ugly bastard. You should head back to Grokash now. Thanks. Looks like we got 'em all. Good work, soldier. The miners will be able to get back to work. You should head back to Burrs and find another Good going.
Well done, my friend. This mine is once again safe for the miners. It is good that we've taken care of them, though they smell worse dead than alive.
Sweet!
Make it quick. What can I interest you in? You've got to be kidding. You don't expect me to make that. You've got a great deal there. Thank you for your...
Enough talk.
Greetings, Orc.
What is it now?
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods, not... Haven't you taken care of that weapon shipment yet? Have you heard of... Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the... Looks like it's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral. Report to Velena Dunton. She's got some duties for you to take care of. Be seeing you.
Disgusting creatures. I hope never to see another.
Leave me alone.
Did you want something? You're not here to I am the chapter head of the Cheydinhall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Are you sure you're up to it? I expect this will end in disaster, but nonetheless, I will grant your request. Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil, a feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to. Without recommendations from the local guild halls, you'll never see the inside of it. I dare say that's one of the few things Traven has done right. By all means, travel to the Imperial City and get stopped at the gates. You should get used to that sort of rejection. Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me? Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Dietzen should have a copy of it. Now get moving. It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you. Find someone else to bother, won't you?
Well met. I'm Ditsan, magician, Mages Guild, that is. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? It's fine. I'm doing fine here. Our hall doesn't offer much in the way of training. I can teach some basic alteration skills, but that's about it. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage. Knowledge is power. There's much I can show you. Don't tell me Felkar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falkar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what. Find me when Falkar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important. Don't tell me... Oh, I'll tell you. You too. Blessed we are. Good day. We can talk, so long as Falkar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falkar's ring, it may come in handy. And if you find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falkar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falkar won't say a word about it. Just perform the task you've been given. Take care. I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation. I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well... I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falkar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkund, so I confronted Falkar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you, and then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council. It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that. Knowledge is power. Goodbye.
I'm so happy to see you I could burst!
Hello there.
I'm so happy to see you I could burst!
Have you noticed a change in the well water recently? It tastes strange to me.
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. All right, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council. In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. Be seeing you.
Why, hello there. You must be new. Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't. And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor. Why, all the important people in the guild are there. Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place. You really should see it someday. I've been there many times myself. The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it. You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Guild members who have access to the university can craft their own spells, not to mention chat with the most important people in the guild. I don't know what Archmage Traven has against necromancy, but the first thing he did after taking over the Mages Guild was to ban its practice. A recommendation from me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, Associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately. He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar. My name is Selina Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman. Well, sometimes I feel we're not welcome here. The Nords don't like Heartlanders very much. What was it called again? Something root? I think I'll have to refer you to Sindarian. He's a fantastic alchemist in Skingrad who specializes in this sort of thing. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Look, I like you and all, but I really don't want to get in If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them. You too. It's my pleasure. Take your time. For me, thanks. Look, if Volinara... Good day.
Hello. Volinaro at your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? Tell me more. It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear. It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. I don't know what Archmage Traven... Oh, Jean... I'm afraid you're not going to find him easily. I think, a spell back... With all due respect, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it. But we have our ways of coping with the situation. Oh, Please, go on. For me? You want to find just... All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it, all right? That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar. Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar. Bring me Jean... Just go unlock Jean's desk with that spell I taught you. Her room should be easy to find. It's the only one upstairs that has a door. Just one... Let me know when you're done with that little task.
How do you do?
Have you pulled that... You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me here in the living quarters.
Hail. How do you do?
Go away. You'll ruin everything. Go away. Go away.
my way. Ready to find just... She won't figure... Ah, it's time. It was a good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to... Just watch.
Hello there. I hear you've been looking for me.
Oh, please don't be mad.
We just got tired of Jean lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. Finding ways to confuse... There's not much to do. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild... Bye.
Any luck finding just... Found him, did you? You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training. I'm sure we can help each other out. Farewell.
Hello.
Hello. Have you seen Valis Adil recently? Spends all day in the tavern since his boys left. Who is the fairest of them all, other than myself? The proprietor of the Grey Mare is lovely. She and the guard captain would be a nice couple. Good day.
I hope I can help. Smart thing is to join a guild. Any guild. Get you a place to sleep for free. No muss, no fuss, no crummy tavern food and lice-ridden beds. I wish I were qualified to have access to the Arcane University, enchanting items whenever I want. Oh, well. Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage. Be seeing you.
Good day. If you need training, Athragar has a reputation for being very good with alteration. You might consider speaking to him about it. The Mages Guild has made more than a few enemies since necromancy was banned. Good day.
I'm Carmen Litta. Perhaps you know my husband, Alberic Litta, the Mages Guild sorcerer. Renaud Germain has a terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Shadenhall, he walked right past me like we were strangers. Are you a student of the arcane arts? Yes, it's quite odd. Renaud, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, also he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Renaud, very odd, but be seeing you.
Yes? Training and spells. Training and spells. It gets... Archmage Traven is the first... Farewell.
What is it, associate? The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil, located in the Imperial City. It's good that you've joined one of our local... Not only has We're all better off now that necromancy... I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty to the guild and earn my recommendation. She and I have an unpleasant history. She does not care for guild regulations and errantly believes I am misusing my powers. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she wants something. I would like you to find out what it is. Determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. I do not want her here spreading her lies. Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters and... My sons. Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare or she's sulking around the mages. Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight... For the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know... My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't... They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age. Somehow, I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne and Priory. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now.
An honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? She's staying in one of the rooms upstairs, though she seems to spend most of her time down by... I don't know what her problem is, and I don't care. Her money's good, and that's... Farewell.
How goes it? Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet different from the others. Yes, this is good. There's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. It's nothing worth involving your guild in, I assure you. Best if kept just between us, yeah? Excellent. It's a simple task, really. All you need to do is fetch a book for me. The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can and would very much like to. You'll find it in an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. I'm afraid I don't have an exact location. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tikius or anyone else in your guild.
Don't waste time speaking to me, man. Go. What is it now? How can I help you?
What? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. That book needs to be in the safekeeping of the guild. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing and acquire this text before Irana does. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. This is far more important than any petty squabble. Should you go looking for it, I hope that it would be... Make haste. I wish to be rid of Irana as soon as possible.